Hello, everyone, and welcome to your religious education lesson for this week. Before we begin today's lesson, I would like you to reflect back on your prior learning and see what can you remember about Judaism? What did Jews believe about God? Where do they go to pray? Can you remember the names of the special books? What about the special objects that they have? Can you remember the names of their important leaders? Can you remember who Moses was and why was he important for Jewish people? Fantastic, well done. Now, today we're going to talk about a different important leader for Jews. His name is Joseph. But before we find out all about Joseph and his story, I would like you to have a look at our learning question. Why is Joseph important to Jews? Your steps to success are to recall the main events in the story, to describe Joseph's personality, to know what jealousy is, and to suggest some of the things people might do if they feel jealous. Star Wars, my turn, your turn, my turn first. Envy, Joseph, jealous, jealousy, colorful coat, personality. Now, I would like you to follow the link on your timetable and listen to Joseph's story. Once you do that, I would like you to come back so we can discuss. I will wait right here for you. Hello, are you back? Fantastic. Did you enjoy Joseph's story? Brilliant. Can you pause the video and discuss with someone in your household what happened in Joseph's story? Can you remember the main events? What happened at the beginning? What happened in the middle of the story? What happened at the end of the story? Now, can you use some adjectives to describe Joseph's personality? Was he kind? Was he thoughtful? Was he helpful? Was he lovable? What are the most appropriate adjectives to describe his personality? You can pause the video and have a think. So did you find some adjectives? Did you think of some adjectives to describe Joseph's personality? Fantastic. Now, I would like you to think about how did his brothers feel when their father gave Joseph a beautiful, colorful coat? How did they feel? Did they feel happy for Joseph? Or did they feel a bit upset or angry? Did they feel a bit jealous? Or did they feel envy? These are new words. Why do you think they felt like that? Do you think they felt like that because they wanted to have the coat, the colorful coat that their father gave to Joseph? Maybe. I think that's why they behaved like that. What did they do to Joseph when they felt so upset, so jealous of his colorful coat? That's right, they wanted to give him away, they wanted him gone. Were they very nice to Joseph? What do you think? No, they weren't really. Hmm, that was a bit upsetting, wasn't it? The way that his brothers treated him. Now, let's have a look at what jealousy is and why his brothers felt like that. Now, jealousy is a feeling. It is the feeling you have when you worry someone will take what you have. It can feel like a knot in your stomach from feeling angry or worried. Okay, so have you ever felt jealous of someone? I know I have, and it's not a very nice feeling, really. Now let's have a look at what envy is, because we use that word to describe how Joseph's brothers felt when Joseph got a nice colorful coat from his father. Envy is a feeling. It is the feeling you have when you want something that someone else has. Have you ever felt envy? Did you ever want to have something that another child had? For example, did you ever wanted a toy that someone else had and you couldn't have? Hmm, I know some of you must have felt envy at some point. So would you say that envy is a nice feeling? No, it's not really. Now, I would like you to think about yourselves and think, what would you do? So what would you do and how would you feel if you wanted to play a game with a friend but they're already playing a game with someone else? Would you feel happy or would you feel upset? Would you feel jealous? Is it a nice feeling that you have? I think I would be feeling a bit upset or a bit sad if someone didn't want to play with me, want to play with someone else. Now, let's think. How would you feel if your friend beats you up in all of the races at the sports day? Would you feel happy for your friend? Or would you feel jealous? Would you feel envy? Is it a nice feeling that you have? Mm. What about if you had a newborn baby in your family and your mom and dad spend time looking after the new baby rather than spend time with you? How would that make you feel? I think you would be a bit upset. Do you think you would be feeling a bit jealous as well? Would that be a nice feeling to have? Now, let's have a look at what can we do if we feel jealous or if we feel envy. The first thing that we can do is to notice that we feel jealous. We need to think about what is making us jealous and why. Then we can talk to someone about how we're feeling and we can listen to what the other person has to say and be happy for them rather than be jealous of them. We need to make sure that we say sorry if we have upset anyone by feeling jealous of them. Because sometimes the person that you feel jealous of might become upset if you don't treat them in a nice way. So we need to be very mindful of how we treat others. The other thing that we can do is to think about how we can handle feeling jealous. We need to think about how we could have reacted in a different way. To think about what we will do next time if we feel jealous. Now, your task for today is to make a collage or a color Joseph's coat and brainstorm some words to describe how the brothers felt when their father gave Joseph a beautiful, colorful coat. Make sure you write some adjectives around your coat and to describe how his brothers felt. Maybe you can write upset or jealous or angry or envy. Or you can write that in sentences. That will be really lovely. You can write, his brothers felt jealous of Joseph. Now, remember to take a picture and send your beautiful work to your class teacher. Your chance for today is to think what would people do if they're jealous. So if people are jealous, how does it make them feel? And what do you think they might do if they feel jealous? I'm so looking forward to see all of your amazing work, year one. Make sure you take a picture and send that to your class teacher. I will see you next time. Well done, my superstars. Bye now.